So hey what's up guys, Riotbox here and welcome back to another MotoGP 19 career mode episode. And this time we're heading into the penultimate round of our season with Yamaha. So taking a look at the championship, we are 14 points ahead of Dovizioso. Look at that, 14 points ahead. He is on a charge, closing us down. We've got 2 Grand Prix left. This one at Malaysia I'm feeling pretty confident for, but then Valencia is going to be tough. It's going to come down to the last round, I guarantee it, unless I can get a 26 point lead out of this race. So we'll aim for that, but it might be pretty difficult. We're almost at a million rep, and I need you guys to decide whether you want me to race for Ducati or Honda next. I've put a poll on my YouTube channel community page, so whichever team gets the most votes we'll ride for next season. So get your votes in and make sure you let me know who you want to ride for. But for now, let's head into the next round. It is going to be Malaysia. Let's remind ourselves, look how many wins we got. 7 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4 second places, 2 third places, so lots of podiums, and we only finished off with the podiums 4 times this season. Pretty good then. So we'll be looking for our first GP championship, and I really hope we can do it. So let's head out to Malaysia then. So coming across the line then, we just about beat the time we needed to. It's a 2:02 we need to get. It was a very scruffy start, especially sector 1, so lots of room to improve on the lap time, but I think that should be enough to skip straight into Q2 hopefully. So let's go ahead, we'll skip into the next session. 4 tenths quicker than Valentino. We should go straight into Q2 hopefully, and yeah, look at that, 5th place in the rankings so far in practice. That was after 1 lap, but it is a wet Grand Prix. Wet qualifying, I mean, sorry, so that's frustrating. I was hoping for a dry track because got lots of pace in the dry. I just pray to God that the race is a dry one, because I can't be doing with wet weather, not this late on in the season. This is the one track where I'm confident we could probably dominate the race. So the Yamaha is feeling good, but will it work in the wet? Let's find out. Coming out of the final corner, you can see that the Suzuki there coming flying up our inside. We're a bit slow into that final corner, so this lap I don't think is the best at all. So we're going to go for another one and see if we can do a bit better. Coming out of the final corner then, Crutchlow is now fastest, 2:07.7. We're way off the pace on our first lap. This time we go pole position by, improve our lap time, and we're now under Crutchlow's time by about half a second. So I'm going to get back in the pit. And do we go out for another one, or do we stay out? The tyre's pretty worn on that second lap, so I bet we could go even quicker. So in the end, we got 3rd place, just behind Dovizioso, but it's a front row. Marquez quickest, so the top 3 in the championship all on the front row, ready to battle it out here. And I am so happy to see that that dry track out there. Come on, dry track. We're gonna go for hard rear, medium front. That'll do me nicely. That'll do me nicely, I think. So let's go out then, medium and then hard on the rear. Mediums from Marquez, hards from Dovi. So a good mixture from the 3 championship rivals. I think if Marquez falls behind 25 points after this race, he will be out of the running. I think he's like on 40 odd points, so he's got a bit of work to do. But let's see. Let's see, we can't rule him out. I could fall off, Dovi could fall off, and then Marquez takes the win, and that would upset things in the championship. But anyway, let's go. See how our tyre choice goes. Valentino there on the left. Come on, get a decent start, man. Let's go, let's go. Pop a little bit of a wheelie. Marquez cuts in front. Crutchlow gets a good run and then backs out of it. Don't know what happened there. Valentino gets past us. Come on, man, you know we're in a championship battle. Up the inside, hold that inside line. So we hold on to P3 then, coming into turn number 1 and exiting turn number 1. Got to get used to these dry conditions. Petrucci's there. Rare sight to see Petrucci all the way up here. Oh, someone up the inside of Dovizioso there. Job done, P2 for now. Right, now we're going to have to settle into a bit of a run wide at turn 5. Bring it back down for the apex on exit. Miss it again. Turn 6, we hit nicely though. Right, let's hunt down Marquez. I'd rather Marquez be leading than Dovi, which is the case for now, so I'll take that 0.6 of a second up to Marquez. He'll be racing his heart out today. Just about make the braking zone now. I thought I was going to miss it at turn 9 up the hill. Hit the apex at turn 10 nicely, run it out wide. And then full lean now, lock it down for turn 11. Good exit out of there. Let's go with Mark. Come on. Come on, let's go. We need the best result possible here. And that means we can have a bit of breathing room for Valencia. A track I'm not that confident at. There's Dovi right behind me. He gets a much better exit out of that final corner. Look at that Ducati blast past. Is he going to go up the inside? He's not. I bring it down just about for turn 15. Dovi up the inside there. Dovi's back throwing us. I get a better exit this time onto the main straight to end lap number 1. Look at this Ducati pull. Look at it. Look at it go. Marquez. Fast lap of the race. What else would you expect from the race leader? Dovi runs it a bit wide. Oh, we can't shove our nose up the inside. Not going to do anything at turn 2 either. So Dovi's looking racy now. And again, through sector 1 they seem to pull away. I'm a bit caught on that curb there. Bit of a nervy start to this Grand Prix, but we've got 5 laps to go. Well, we've got a 5-lap race, 4 laps to go. Well, just under 4 laps now. Come on. Seem to be quicker towards the end of the lap. Just keep it smooth, man. Keep it smooth. Hope you guys are cheering me on. I'm not pushing too hard at the minute. 0.6 of a second is the gap. Dovi's going to catch right up to the back of Marquez any moment now. We slam on the anchors. Going to turn number 9. The bike a little bit unsettled through that. We're just lacking in a straight line. The bike's handling alright today. It's just straight line speed we're down on that Honda and that Ducati, which is we're paying for on the straights. Oh, look at Dovi. I've ran a little bit wide there. Look at Dovi all over the back of Marquez. Can't remember which one of them has hard tyres and which has mediums. But I'm starting to get a little bit of heat. A little bit of overheating in the tyres. Oh, a bit wide through there. These two battling it out. Oh, contact from the leaders. More contact. It's that wheelie on exit which is costing us. Well, let's pick one of them for the slipstream. Dovi making that Ducati fly. We're late on the brakes up the inside of Marquez. Oh, a bit deep there. Bit optimistic. Let's pull it back. Let's pull it back. Dovi's through. Marquez holds us up a little bit as we clip the back of the Honda rider. I'm going to get a screenshot for the thumbnail. Getting back to the action. We're glued to the back of Marquez, and now Dovi's hit the front. He might go, and I can't afford for him to go. Marquez gets stuck on the back of us there. That battling towards the end will have probably cost us the fastest lap of the race. But we closed him. We upped the pace. See if we can do it again. I've got to catch up to Dovi now on this lap. Can't afford for Marquez to battle with this. Come on. Look at us. We're pulling away. Pushing each other to the limit. Oh, deep, deep, deep. Come on. Get it back. That will have cost us time there. I can hear Marquez's Honda revving right up our chuff. Oh, go away, Marquez. Come on, final corner. Let's go. Let's get a decent run. Try not to pop a wheelie. Still a tiny wheelie. Valentino goes down. Oh, man. What is the gap to Dovi now? Late as you like on the brakes. Oh, Marquez, that is dirty. Desperate to stay in the championship fight there. Get out of the way. Didn't even mean to nerf off the back of him. What? Marquez the fuck is this guy's problem? He will risk everything. This guy will cost me the championship. Oh, contact with Marquez. Priority now has to be to stay ahead of Marquez. But I need to push onto the back of Dovizioso. Caught up quite a lot through that little sector. My heart is racing. We thought we could get so excited over a video game. We're through slow through that chicane. Come on then, not long to go. Gotta get a wiggle on. I think we're running out of time. Still a second up to Dovizioso. Maybe if Marquez didn't fuck me over on this start of this lap, we might have been able to do it. But here comes Marquez anyway. He's going to launch one up the inside, so I am going to go so defensive, it's unreal. He's going to go right around the outside. I'm going to block that apex. You see, I told you. He just clips the back of us like a madman. Good job I covered off that line. I always thought that would have been straight up our inside. Bloody hell, man. Dovizioso takes the win then and tightens things up at the top for the final race. It is crucial we get pole position next time out. Oh, man, 9 points is the gap. We have the advantage, but Dovi has the pace and the form at the end of this season. I just couldn't quite beat him. Marquez wasn't making it easy, but he can wave goodbye to his championship hopes, as it's now us and Dovizioso that will fight it out in the final episode, which will be very, very soon. So if you guys are excited, remember to smash that like button, share it around with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more F1 and MotoGP career mode.
Second place finish is an excellent result for both him and the team, giving them hope for the following races.